beautifuls. Collective read. Blessed be, please, spirit, ancestors, guides, angels. Please be at my side, protect and watch over myself, those around me, those observing, and those passing through me. Please guard against any negative energies with ill intent, seen or unseen, send back to the sender, the place of origin, and be bound as a wallet. Soulmate, be blessed, be. Thank you. Oh, get on there. Hope you guys are feeling good and having a magical day. Alright. Okay. What's in the current situation for the collective? Passion. Oh, okay. Passion here. Oh, let's get one more. Interesting. Service. Oh, passion and something to do with that you're passionate about. Service to others here. Beautiful. So that's in the current. Okay. A lot of orange here too. Sacral chakra. Interesting. Okay. What is the challenge? Oh, I just flipped those over the wrong way. Bittersweet and workaholic here. Oh my gosh. And it's like blues as well. So throat chakra here. Speaking your truth as well here. But interesting. So a bit of a workaholic. That is the challenge. Working very hard. Okay, but bittersweet. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, so what's the focus here? Putting it into something and discovering something. Wow. So we're completion and discovery. So we've put it into something and it's a new beginning and we're discovering something here. That is the focus. Ah, cool. Root chakra as well, so it could be around your stability as well here. Orange, a lot more orange here, so maybe you've put an ending to something that you, I don't know, something to do with your sacral chakra, so it could be like a romantic connection or something like that. Something to do with, I don't know, some sort of, I don't know, feeling like, what am I feeling? Something that you, I don't know, some sort of connection is really what I'm picking up here, but we'll keep going. Okay, what's in the past here? What happened in the past here, Spirit? Perfection. Oh, and acceptance. Okay. Again, more root chakra energy here. So again, it's like your foundations here or something like that, your connections with others. I don't know, but something about perfection? Huh. But acceptance here as well. That's interesting. It's maybe like wanting something to be perfect, but you've accepted that we can't have perfection or something like that here. Okay. And for the approach here, what is the approach, Spirit? Enlightenment. Beautiful. And what else? We get one more. Perception. Oh, yeah, okay. So the approach is like something to do with the heart chakra here as well and your solar plexus. So something to do with creativity, enlightenment, illuminated to something, connecting to your higher conscious here. Interesting, but also to do with your creativity as well and something to do with love, okay, or your heart chakra anyway. And in the future we have balance, so this is to do with your crown chakra too. Oh, and your quest here, okay, so that is the future. It's to do with your purpose, your mission. A soulmate and grief as well has come out with these two here, so there is some sort of soulmate connection here alongside your path. Interesting. I did feel there was something here to do with matters of the heart. Okay, but there is some sort of grief surrounding this in the near future. Okay. Let's keep going. What is the need to know? Oh, there's some sort of gossip here. Oh, forgiveness and prayer. Okay. Interesting. And what is the outcome? Vanity? Huh. Somebody has like a god complex or something. Isolation and a miracle. Huh. Wow, that is interesting. And then overall in the entire spread we have mysticism. So something is mysterious here. Okay. Wow. Let's see what this is. That's a lot so far. Like, that's a lot of cards that have come out. Okay. What's the service and passion? Something that you're passionate about. Oh, gosh. Oh, devil energy. So, being bound and chained. Feeling bonded to something, maybe. But something that you can unbond yourself from, yeah? Something that you can unchain yourself from here. It could be your own thoughts, feelings, behaviours. It could be somebody else as well. Let's keep going. A tower in reverse. So avoiding a disaster. Avoiding something crumbling down, chaos. Someone is in avoidance. Someone is trying to, I feel, possibly keep you bound or bonded in order to avoid a tower happening, is what I'm getting here. Somebody is avoiding. It's inevitable. A tower is inevitable to take place because it is built on a unsolid foundation. It's built on a cliff. You can see it. It's built on like something that is not solid. So it's going to crumble regardless. Yeah. In the reverse, there is somebody trying to avoid it from taking place here. So somebody is possibly bound by their own thoughts, their own negative, lower vibrational energy, because they don't want to face the fact that it's going to take place regardless. That a foundation is going to be deconstructed, basically, yeah? So it's either somebody is trying to keep you bound because when you're not there anymore, means that the tower's going to collapse. Or it could be just that they are keeping themselves limited because it's more comfortable and they're trying to avoid having to take a leap or something here. Because, I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, it's not solid foundation anyway, so it is going to take place. But somebody is just trying to avoid this, yeah? And somebody is operating under the shadow here with the devil energy. This could be you, this could be somebody else. And it is to do with your service. It's to do with service to others. It's to do with passion. Interesting. So, let's see. Yeah, somebody is like hanging back here. Hangman in reverse here. Somebody is really hanging back. Yeah, avoiding. Somebody is trying to avoid something here. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I feel like... Oh. Wow. So we've got a Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Wands here too. I feel like somebody is trying to avoid you closing some sort of cycle out, the Wheel of Fortune. And it could be with your twin flame, your counterpart, something like that. Somebody is trying to avoid something being closed out, possibly. Somebody's avoiding taking the leap here. I'm also picking up, they're hanging back here. Just in an avoidant energy and something to do with their passion and service to others. So, I mean, it is something to do with a quest here. Your path, your spirit path, your journey, your spiritual journey, your purpose. It's like your counterpart possibly is avoiding taking the leap here. It's something like that. What's this bittersweet and this workaholic? Yeah, so I feel like you're working really hard. Like, I don't feel this is you that's being limited. I feel like this is another energy that feels limited, that is limiting themselves here. I feel because you're getting victory here, like 6 of Wands, that's people admiring and recognizing something about you here. And it very well could be to do with your work ethic here. But we've got bittersweet here, so it very well may be that you have had to close the cycle out in order for this to take place for yourself. And that's the bittersweet part. It's like you've had to leave something behind in order to pursue working towards something that was going to improve your life in some way. And it looks like it's something to do with work. We have an Ace of Cups here. Oh, wow. Okay, so that would symbolize a new beginning in a relationship, a new beginning in some sort of romantic connection. Tell us more about the Ace of Cups. Oh, wait. So, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's like I'm feeling something here current. Someone is stuck and stagnant, holding back, avoiding. You, however, I feel have moved beyond this, and you are getting recognition, and you have the ability, like your path is clear for a brand new beginning and a connection here, a romantic connection here is what I'm getting. And I'm also getting that like the world is in the palm of your hands here. Like anything is possible for you basically because you work so damn hard, yeah? I'm also picking up that it is because you have closed out a cycle here also why you have this new beginning coming towards you, or that your path is clear for a new beginning in a romantic connection because you've closed the cycle out from this energy previously. Even though it is current, it's still coming up in your energy, but I feel that this energy is not your energy. This devil energy is not yours. This is someone else around your energy here that I feel you have been trying to close a cycle with in order to have a new beginning somewhere else, yeah, away from this energy. And you are being victorious over this, and people are recognizing this here with you, but it is bittersweet. It's like come at a cost of some sort. Tell us more. Yeah, I mean, because look, the focus here is completion. Like you are trying to close a cycle out here with something. You're trying to put an end to something here. And when there's a completion and an ending and something's phased out, there's a new beginning that comes with it, right? So I do feel that like your focus here is trying to close this out, but this is the challenge as well, is actually closing this out and having a new beginning here. You are being victorious. It is taking place. It is happening here, but this energy seems to not want this cycle to close out is what I'm getting here. It's like this, they're not wanting to take the step and work on themselves either though, but they're also not wanting you to move forward without them also. And discovering yourself here, we've got discovery here. What's the focus here? Yeah, something new. Yeah, something new, good news, a Page of Pentacles here. So you could have good news coming in financially. Interesting. You could be receiving some sort of messages recent as well. Maybe you, I don't know, getting messages from your ancestors, your guides, angels, something like that around the progress that you're making here. But this is a good card. It is good news here, and this is a part of the focus here. Tell us more. But it's new. It's something new. Ooh-wee. So we have a Five of Pentacles. So that's left out in the cold. That's a temporary financial hardship of some sort. Yeah, I feel like you've completed, like, yeah, look, Empress energy here. Yeah, mastering yourself. I feel like the good news here for you is that you've closed out a cycle here. You're discovering yourself. Like Empress energy is very balanced energy, very fertile energy, creative energy, abundant energy, nurturing energy, all-rounded beautiful energy. Yeah, very just all that you could want to be is basically the Empress energy, yeah, in all aspects. Interesting. And I feel here is that what has happened is that somebody else may have received some good news about the fact that you have gone from a Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold here to being an Empress energy, that you have managed to get away from this past, like, I mean, even though it's coming up in the current, to me it's like you've moved past this energy, but it's still current for this other energy that's still attaching themselves to you. Interesting. And again, maybe somebody has discovered this good news here, that you have managed to get yourself out of this rut, this Five of Pentacles situation where you were in some sort of financial hardship, temporary though, and you have really bossed yourself up here with this Empress energy. Emperor, Empress, take it as you need to. And it is due to you completing a cycle here. You well and truly have completed a cycle, and you have overcame a lot. Like a lot. To get to an Empress energy, that's a lot of challenges in your lifeline. To have been able to master all the elements. To master all the elements, you have to have had some sort of suffering or heartbreak within all the elements in order to understand them and master them at the end of the day, to see the positive and understand it and work it in your favor. Yeah, you've got to go through a lot of shit to be able to master this here, okay? So this is what has happened. But you have overcome some financial hardship, and this could have been very severe hardship here. It could have been homelessness, you could have lost your job, also relationships as well, even though it is coming up as money. It very well could have been a relationship that went bust, and therefore you ended up on as a single parent, or you ended up single on your own, having to start again. Yeah, it is pretty severe, but it is temporary. But you have mastered this here, and this is some sort of good news to somebody here. Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah, and it's something to do with discovery. But it is because you completed a cycle. This is why you've managed to get to where you are now. Because you've left behind this energy. Again, bittersweet. Interesting. So what is in the past here with this acceptance? I do feel like someone else is happy about this. I'm really picking up here intuitively that somebody is happy that you have a clean slate and that you have an opportunity for a new relationship is what I'm getting here. Somebody's very happy about this. This is good news for someone else is what I'm picking up, that you have left something behind. And I mean, we have a King of Swords at the bottom of the deck as well here. Okay, what happened in the past? Growth, Three of Pentacles. Early stages of something. A Queen of Swords, barrier. What am I thinking? Boundaries, basically. Truth. Truth too here. And the Sun in reverse. Wow. But we have the Star card at the bottom of the deck too. So I'm feeling here in the past what has happened is there was some sort of group, teamwork, team, where like maybe you tried, because like Three of Pentacles is like apprentice stage, so it's like the beginning of something, it's creating something, the beginning of a creation kind of thing. It's like you've taken the leap, you've made the choice, and now the three is the beginning of it, yeah? The apprenticeship stage. Something's happened here where it's not maybe gone to plan, and you've gone and put boundaries in place, put your sword up, spoke some truth, and this has led to some sort of unhappiness here. Because the Sun card in the reverse is very much an unhappy energy here. This is not like the Sun card in the upright. The Sun card in general is the best card in the tarot deck. So for it to be in the reverse position, somebody is very, very, very unhappy. Okay. Interesting. And I feel it's because you've put boundaries in place. There was something here that you were trying to grow, but it was in the early stages. It's not like it got so far and it was ticking along well, and then all of a sudden you're like, no, I'm not doing this. This is something that had sort of just started off here. Interesting. And it's like, with the perfection and the exception, yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe you've realised something along the lines that nothing can be perfect, so you're accepting that it is what it is. I feel that you definitely have just you've accepted something here, and you put boundaries in place here is what I'm getting. So, and this is in the past, but this made you very unhappy. Having to do this, having to put boundaries in place, or something made you so unhappy that you had to put boundaries in place because of it. And you definitely have spoken some truth. Like this is clear communication with the Queen of Swords. This is clarity. This is a clear-headed energy here. So this is not something that you've done just on a whim. This is because you have got the knowledge and the intellect to basically back up your decision of, I need to put boundaries in place. This is not working, and I'm not gonna hang around for this anymore. So therefore I'm drawing a line. Interesting. Okay, what's this perception and enlightenment, the approach here? Yeah, so we have the Judgment card. So this is like waking up from a sleep. This is like waking up from being under the illusion, under the matrix. Answering the call, divine, most high, your guides, ancestors, spirit. And that comes with the enlightenment card as well here. So yeah, it's like you're enlightened to something and you woke up, you've awoken. That's what I'm getting from that. And this is like to do with the perception here, and it could be to do with your heart. You've awoken to something to do with your heart chakra. The King of Pentacles just tried to come out. And now we have a Queen of Cups. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely around, like, love, nurturing, compassion here. Very caring, kind, generous energy here with the Queen of Cups energy here. So not only do you got boundaries in place, but you're also still very kind and caring and nurturing here. And I feel you have answered the call here. And then, of course, in the future here, we have your quest, right? So it's something to do with your purpose here. And it's something to do with service. Like, your passion is of service to others here, I do feel. And you have answered the call here. With the Queen of Cups energy, this is you naturally. This is something that you naturally gravitate towards because your soul is naturally that way. You are like a divine being here. Interesting. Let's keep going. Yeah, very independent energy. So you're very independent. You've answered the call. You're kind of caring and nurturing. A lot of love. Looks like you've accomplished something. You've overcome whatever it was in the past here. This team situation that just wasn't growing. It was the early stages. You were like, no, this isn't working. I'm moving on. It's making me unhappy. Could have been a job. Something like that. And yeah, again, like the challenge here is moving on from it and having a new beginning in love as well with the Ace of Cups here. Interesting, closing a cycle out. Like I said, it's not your challenge. I don't feel this is your challenge here, closing the cycle out. I feel the challenge here is this other energy that doesn't want you to close the cycle out. And again, somebody is happy that you have closed the cycle out, which is interesting. In the past, though, yeah, I feel this energy that doesn't want to close it out. This is the energy you put your sword up with, that you put the boundaries in place with, that wasn't making you happy here, who didn't want you to grow in some way. And you've accepted that and you moved on from that. You answered the call here. This is the approach, or it's that you need to, or somebody else is, but I feel that you need to, like, this is your approach, is that you are answering the call here. And a very independent energy, 9 of Pentacles here. This is what it leads to when we answer the call. When we do something that sits right with us, that comes from our heart space and it comes from our chakras are all aligned, then of course we're going to be in a better position. It will lead to feeling very content within ourselves. Abundant energy. Interesting. Fruits of your labor here, so you could be definitely part of your approach here and what you've been working on. I feel you're bearing the fruit here. You're starting to see the fruits of your labor. Well, you're starting to see, what is it, that you're bearing fruit? Something along those lines. A little bit old school, that saying, for me anyway. But you get the gist of it, or the gist of it, yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the quest here and this grief around the soulmate. Yeah, so it's like you've surrendered, you've walked away from something. Defeat, yeah, 5 of Swords here. Laid the rest of the swords down, took what swords you have left, and moving on. Yeah, defeat and surrendering. Interesting. Which again, I go back to the challenge, which is the bittersweet part. In the near future, you if you haven't done this yet, this is where it's heading to. Nine of Swords here. So a lot of anxiety and grief here. Again, this may not be your energy. Interesting. Something to do with a soulmate here. It's like, well, we'll keep going because there's a trio here. There's a 3 here. So, I mean, I do feel like I'm getting this vibe that somebody was trying to keep you stuck. Somebody's happy out there that you're not stuck and that you've got a clean slate and possibly that they can now slide on in. So I do feel, looking at this here in the near future, that you've got a soulmate here who, I don't know, seems possibly could be the one that's received the good news about the fact that you are no longer in this financial hardship, that you've bossed up to this Empress energy. They could have very well been a part of this group here in the past. Yeah, that you put boundaries in place with. Interesting. Tell us more about that one. Yeah, so we've got, we've got defeat and surrender and walking away. And this is a lot of anxiety. Like, you're walking away from a lot of anxiety here, or somebody is in the near future. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is like give and take, reciprocation, generosity. Tell us more. Holding on. A 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles to a 4 of Pentacles. It's like somebody holding on to things, possessions, items, people. Tell us more. Decision. 2 of Swords. Ace of Wands. New beginning. 9 of Cups. So I'm feeling like somebody is definitely holding on here. Defeat and walking away, surrendering from something here in order to fulfill your purpose. That's what I'm definitely picking up. Trying to find balance here as well, though, in the near future. It could be trying to find balance on your generosity as well. Like, maybe you're a very, like, I would say with that Queen of Cups energy, you're a very kind, caring energy. So, like, in the near future, it's like learning how to balance that out for yourself to still be that kind, caring energy. There is a 4 of Pentacles here, so it's like holding on to things tightly. And that very well could be what it is that you're going from being very, very generous and maybe overly generous to now learning to budget your money better and be a bit more. It's like you've definitely got money on the mind with that 4 of Pentacles here, with the coin on top of his head. Like, that's definitely in your thinking. Like, that's your thinking, is your focus is here is on money, yeah, in the near future here. And it's like, but it's doing it in a way that's still generous but not too overly generous is what I'm getting here. What's this 2 of Swords? That's too many. What's this 2 of Swords, please, Spirit? So we have the 3 of Swords in the reverse position. So that's overcoming heartbreak, making a decision to overcome some sort of heartbreak. And then Hermit energy is going within. Interesting. 2 of Wands, another decision here. Something that could have been at a standstill here. And again, we've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands right back to back now. And the King of Wands that I feel is in regret here over a partnership here. Like, interesting. It's like in the near future, something possibly that you've been holding on to. Again, because we've got Energy that's trying to avoid a tower, right? It's like you're trying to make a decision in the near future to overcome some sort of heartbreak and pain, but I just don't feel like it's your energy. I really am not picking up that this is your energy. I feel like this is like your soulmate here, who in the near future, I feel has seen you, has recognized something around your work ethic, something around you completing something, a cycle here, and discovering yourself here, and bossing up into this Empress energy here. Like, that is your focus here. Like, you are on your way. And you have put your guard up, you've put your barriers in place, your boundaries in place with others here in the past. And like, to me, your approach is that you're on this soul journey here, and you're overcoming these trials and tribulations through your own intuition, though, connecting with your higher conscious here with the enlightenment card and the judgment card as well. You're very abundant energy. I feel you're very very content where you are at this time. So then when I get to this part here in the near future, like, I feel like it's someone else that's surrendering here and walking away from anxiety and feeling some sort of restriction because they want to have a more balanced connection or something with you, who I feel is this energy who is happy, who has received the good news that you are doing well, and that they've been holding on to you in some way with that Four of Pentacles, and it's like they're wanting to make this decision to overcome their own pain and like go into hermit energy and soul searching and then into their own enlightenment or something along those lines. That's really what I'm picking up here. And that's just given with how well you're doing from what I can see, but also the fact that we have a soulmate here and we have grief here. So like, it's like your soulmate is suffering some sort of grief for some reason. Interesting. Because we've got gossip here and we've got forgiveness here. The Chariot just came out here, and this is what you need to know. Is like, there has been some sort of gossip in the background here, which I feel is this energy up the top here in the current position. I feel like this person, whoever this energy is, that's in this devil energy, that's trying to avoid a tale from taking place and is hanging back in some way, and was trying to stop you from moving forward and have this new opportunity for a romantic connection as well with that Ace of Cups here. I feel that this energy has been gossiping in the background and has caused some sort of heartbreak for someone else here as well as yourself. But you put your guard up with this energy. You already moved on from this. And this is just an issue in the background that's still connected to you because of your soulmate here. That's why I feel like it's coming up in your energy. It's not you per se. It's your soulmate who still has this extra baggage around them. Now, this energy in the past, like, and this devil energy could have been connected to you too, because we do have the Three of Pentacles here. So, I mean, I did feel that there was like three. There's like a trio here. There's some sort of trio, like a third party situation. But I feel like this one that's in the devil energy has been gossiping about you, talking shit here. Really painting a picture here. She's got a paintbrush and a fucking paint tube in her hand. This energy has really been portraying something about you here. But it's like this energy, your soulmate here, is sad because of what happened here. Like, watching you be left out in the cold and realizing that this was all because of malicious gossip. I mean, it's like they brought right into it or something like that. And like, it's like they feel, and this is just going off intuitively, it feels like as if they feel manipulated, like they were duped into believing whoever this devil energy was that was talking about you behind your back, saying all sorts of stuff about you. But you've gone ahead and you have proven all of them wrong. Like, that's really what I can see here. And you've come out as the Empress here, which well and truly shows everybody that whatever this devil energy was saying about you is not the case at all here. Yeah, and because you got yourself out and away from these energies, this third party situation, you moved on from this, I feel like ages ago, really, to be honest. I feel like this has been going on for a while. Interesting. And now I feel like this, your soulmate here who's in grief because of the realization, like, it's good news. And this is the bittersweet, I guess, that's coming in here as well. It's like, it's good news for them because they're like, yeah, finally I get to come towards you because, like, I don't know, there's like, it's a soul connection. So like on a soul level, they know that you're meant to be together. But intellectually, they were being manipulated and duped into believing that there was something wrong with you. And now you've resurfaced like this Empress energy. So they're like, oh my gosh, yay. That wasn't the case. But then the bittersweet part is like now they're realizing all the illusions that they were under here, which is causing them a lot of heartbreak and a lot of suffering. And they've had to go in the near future. They will be going into hermit energy because of it here. It's like it's currently happening here now that you are representing yourself as Empress. Yeah. And it's like they're just awakening to this themselves now and being enlightened to who you really are here. And this is now in the near future causing them to feel defeated and surrender to what was taking place and lay their swords down and take what's left and move on, because they do want a reciprocal relationship with you here. And I think they now know that that is possible, maybe. In their eyes anyway, that there is an opportunity possibly now, because you aren't whatever was made out to be about you, that you are actually an Empress, you are very balanced, you are in control, you are mastering yourself. But this energy is never forgotten about you. There's the Four of Pentacles here, like they have still held on to you in some way. And of course they were, because it's your soulmate. But they will be going into hermit energy to recover from this heartbreak here in the near future. Now this could be a Virgo as well with that hermit card, but it's like they will make a decision to go into hermit energy to recluse, to close themselves off here, to overcome their pain here. Interesting, which is the grief here. And it's to do with your connection here, you and your soulmate's connection here. There is grief here in regards to that. Interesting. But there is a reason you guys are soulmates here, and it's because you guys are on a quest. You have a mission here. There is a purpose for the both of you here, that quest card. And I feel like your timeline is just a bit ahead of this one. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like there will be overcoming something, challenges here. The gossip, there will be some sort of forgiveness taking place. And then like with this prayer card, it's like you guys will come together and you will fulfill the mission. You will fulfill your guys' purpose here. This will be victorious. There will be success here. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Tell us more. Yeah, so look, clarity and, yeah, Ten of Boy. Yeah, I mean, and they're going to put an end to it here with the Death card, yeah. Like, this energy is getting clarity now. This is what you need to know. Spirit wants you to know this, okay? Right now, at the moment, this energy is getting clarity over this burden that had taken place. What this negative, low vibrational energy was doing in the background. Gossiping, talking shit about you, okay? Making you out to be something that you're not. They are going to want your forgiveness here. And they are, like with that prayer card, they very well could be praying for your forgiveness, to be honest, as well here. Because they are at the end of it. They're at their what's end with this energy. They're done with the burden. They're done with this devil. Interesting. They're done with hanging back. Yeah, I mean, like, to them it's good news. This energy is happy in the fact that you have overcome your challenges here and that you have completed the cycle yourself. And it's like they're realizing that they now need to complete the cycle themselves and close this out with this third party situation, this third energy that's hanging on to you guys. Like, this is just fucking weird. Like, who is this third party person? Like, fuck off and get a life, would you? Anyway, the Chariot card, they are going to overcome it. Yeah, 10 is done, over it, and then it's a new beginning. Yeah, it's the 10, and then what comes after the 10 will be, yeah. And a 1 and a 0, so like 0 is a new beginning. It's like taking the lead, the full card. The 1 is the new beginning itself, yeah. And it's also intuitively done. It's following the intuition here. So they will be victorious here because they have gotten clarity here. They've gotten some truth here about what took place here. And it could be because you're presented. It's like you've reappeared as an empress. So they're like, what the fuck? What happened? I thought you were down and out. I thought you were out in the cold. I thought you were like homeless, and I don't know, whatever this energy was saying about you. Fucking hell. Now they're like, oh shit, all of that was lies? Really? Yeah, and so they're done with it. They're going to put an end to it here. We got the Magician here too, so they're hoping for this to close out quickly. Interesting. They want to put an end to it, and then they're manifesting. They are hoping that this can move quickly, and that the cycle can be closed, and they can be done with all these illusions here. Interesting. It's like now that it's all happened, it's like they're just like, holy shit, I need to get on board. Wow. Interesting. So the outcome here, somebody was vain, somebody's in isolation, somebody's a miracle. No, I don't know yet, but that is kind of what I'm picking up here. This energy, I feel like this vanity, I feel like this is this devil person who's been in the background. I just feel like they've got like this God complex. Like they think they're like some kind of messiah, that they were able to manipulate everyone. All these illusions, like listen to me, and oh my god, this is just so like out of it and desperate. And like all these suckers were all just suckered right into it, yeah? And then like, bang, you appear and you're like, no motherfuckers, I'm actually I'm actually the boss. Interesting. Okay, and then they very well could end up going in isolation, this godlike wannabe. Interesting. Okay, but let's see. What is the outcome here? I mean, I'm gonna laugh, but I mean, this is actually would have been a very fucking hard thing to deal with, that's for sure. Okay, what is this outcome here? Yeah, look at that. Oh, there they are. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, this vain energy was a thief, a liar, a cheat. Okay. What about them? Yeah, look, the Hierophant card. Oh dear, it's raining down on them. Karma is raining down on this energy, I'll bet. Yeah, okay, so patience. A lot of patience here. Working very hard. Yeah, wishing upon a star. What about it? To cause some sort of, no, what about standing our ground here? Tell us more. Seven of Wands. Yeah, finding balance. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's taken so much patience here. The outcome here, oh my gosh, is that it has taken a lot of hard work to deal with this liar. Yeah, this cheat, this devil, this demon here. Yeah, it has taken a lot of hard fucking work and a lot of patience to endure this energy that thought they were a fucking god here, yeah? Like a lot of hard work. But there has been a lot of hope along the way, yeah? A lot of wishing on stars here to be able to persevere and get through this here. But standing the ground, yeah, definitely. You guys, I mean, this is the outcome here, is that you're standing your ground with this energy here for sure. And there's going to be balance. Balance will take place here with the Temperance card. Pouring back into your own cup, not dealing with this shit anymore. Interesting. It will pay off. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. It will pay off. King of Pentacles, Hierophant card, Two of Cups. Tell us more. Yeah, look at that. And it will. The lovers, the partnership, soulmates here. Soul connection, but pouring into yourselves first and foremost before you pour into each other, yeah? That's the main point. That's the best thing you can do, is to take care of yourself first, because you will not find your counterpart. You will not have somebody who is well balanced unless they are pouring into themselves first. It is a fact of the matter. You've got to be healed. You've got to know how to heal yourself. You cannot rely on other energies to do the healing for you. You cannot put your worth into other people here. And this is what comes first, is balance. Pouring into your own cup first, and then you find a reciprocal meaningful connection of someone who has healed just like you, yeah, and is balanced just like you. You're already presenting an Empress energy, so this energy is pouring back into themselves. They will. This is the outcome here. There will be balance here, and this union will take place here. Whether this devil wants it to or not. And we've got travel. And this is like pretty fast movement here too. Travel to what, Spirit? Travel to a 10 of freaking cups. Yes, I love it. Beautiful. Happiness. Absolute happiness. Like in all aspects here. Relationships. Connections. Money. All of it. Just content. Overall contentment here. Peace. Harmony. Marriage even. It could get pretty, like once this energy re-emerges from the Hermit energy, yeah, this could move pretty quickly here, where you will go from where you are now to married by the end of this year even, maybe, is what I'm picking up here. Like this is going to be very quick, at least within the next 6 months, I would say, is where this is headed to. Now that this energy is awoken to what has been taking place and the illusions that they've been under, once they really close this cycle out, which they are doing in the near future here, I feel it will be a matter of time before you two are tying the knot here. Because yous already know, like I already feel that you guys already know this here. This other energy, they're going to be in sadness and regret here. Yeah, this is the isolation here. And this is the miracle here. The 10 of Cups is the miracle, yeah. The relationship here is the miracle here. The healing that's going to take place here is the miracle here. Your wish upon the star is the miracle here. It is taking place here, yeah, that miracle card. This other energy, however, they're going to be back in isolation. And they're going to be feeling very sorry for themselves because you have got a new beginning here, yeah? Well, they're going to feel backstabbed. They're going to feel betrayed here. This energy is going to feel betrayed. I don't know. I guess it's because it's a third-party situation. In some way, they're going to feel like they've been betrayed for some reason. But again, like, you know, a lot of energies that are narcissistic tend to believe their own stories. So... that could be why. There could be full-blown narcissists here that you're dealing with. But this miracle, you've got a miracle coming in, and but the outcome is that it will be rapid, it will be very quick, where you guys will end up, I would say, married. And living happily ever after. That 10 of Cups is a happy ever after. That is what is coming for you, yeah? Alright, lovelies. I'm going to leave it at that. Stay blessed, stay beautiful. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you again. Alright, bye.